Okay, so there's just so much information flying around these days, isn't there?
Oh, absolutely. It's hard to know where to turn, especially for something as vital as, your well-being.
Yeah, and trying to juggle that with financial security. It feels like two completely different battles sometimes.
It really can. But what if they weren't separate challenges at all?
What if they were linked?
Exactly. What if they could actually work together to put you on a proactive path, a path to being, well, healthier and more secure?
That's precisely what we're getting into today. This deep dive is looking at a pretty unique approach.
Yeah, one that really blends financial planning with health and wellness in a way that kind of flips the script on traditional insurance, how it can actively work for you.
And our sources for this are, frankly, fascinating. We've got Mike Hayes' Networker Notes for Business Networkers, which gives a great industry view. So our mission today, really, is to unpack how this combination works, how it offers, well, surprising benefits and real, tangible rewards for you.
Showing how financial protection can actually nudge you, incentivize you, support you in getting healthier. Let's dig in.
Okay, so starting at the core, this FinFit life philosophy, the notes say it models the fitness angle better than others. What does that actually mean in practice? How is it more than just, basic protection?
That's a great question. It's not just about selling an insurance policy. It seems they've really built this whole way of thinking, this philosophy, around genuinely making their clients healthier.
So it's embedded.
Deeply. They truly live that fitness angle by focusing on proactive well-being. And a huge part of that comes from their partnership.
Ah, yes, with John Hancock and Vitality.
Exactly. And Vitality is a big deal. It's a global company based out of South Africa, operating in something like 42 markets worldwide.
Wow, 42. So this isn't some small pilot program.
Not at all. It's a properly global vision for, comprehensive well-being.
And that kind of vision feels so necessary right now. I mean, you look around and you see the rise in lifestyle-based diseases.
Absolutely. Things like cancer, heart disease, diabetes, they're major challenges.
And mental health issues, too.
Definitely. This model seems designed to actually combat that tide. It's not just a safety net waiting for something bad to happen.
It's trying to be a partner, offering hope, maybe.
Yeah, a partnership for a healthier life. It's about proactive help, not just reactive cover. Towards agility and mobility, helping people live a quality life, being able to, play with their grandkids without pain, walk easily, take the stairs, sustainable health.
That makes a lot of sense. Now, the notes also mention something called a Tesla upgrade for your life insurance. That sounds intriguing.
It is pretty revolutionary, actually.
What does that mean? A policy that upgrades like a car?
Well, it's not just about adding features. It changes the whole dynamic, you see. It means if you got a policy way back, maybe 2015, 2016, you automatically get all the new stuff, the new perks, benefits, rewards they roll out later.
Seriously? So your old policy doesn't just sit there unchanged?
Nope. It evolves with the program. It turns that static contract into something living, a partnership that grows.
That's a huge contrast to traditional insurance, right? Where new benefits are usually just for new customers?
Exactly. This way, everyone benefits from the innovation, building long-term trust. It shows they're committed to your well-being over the long haul, not just the initial sale.
Okay, so the policy gets better. How does it actually incentivize you to be healthier? The notes mention something like frequent flyer miles for health.
That's a perfect analogy. It's the Vitality reward system. It uses points.
Points for
Healthy actions. And the clever part is they assess where you are now. Couch potato. Super active. Doesn't matter. They meet you there.
Okay, so it's personalized.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Then you progress through these trophy levels: bronze, silver, gold, platinum.
How do you move up?
Simple things, really. Just getting your annual checkup, your biometrics, blood pressure, cholesterol, that stuff. That alone can get you, say, 3,500 points. Might bump you from bronze right up to silver.
Just for going to the doctor.
Yep. Then maybe add a couple workouts a week, maybe hit 10,000 steps twice a week. That could get you to gold.
Okay.
Couple more workouts, platinum. And it resets each year, so it keeps you engaged.
And this is where the money comes in, right? The tangible rewards.
Absolutely. This is where it gets really interesting. If you hit platinum status, you can get up to 15% cash value back into your policy annually.
15%. Back into the policy savings component.
Exactly. More money building up inside your policy over time, money you could potentially access later. Gold gets you 10%, silver gets 5%.
And that's based on them seeing you as lower risk.
Precisely. You're healthier, so you're less risk to insure. And it's a guaranteed return to your cash value in that sense, even if the market indexes tied to the policy don't perform well that year.
Wow. So you're literally getting paid to make healthy choices.
You really are. And there's a specific, very powerful incentive for people with diabetes.
Oh, yeah. What's that?
If your A1C, that blood sugar measure, is up to 8.9, you could get up to 25% cash value back.
25%? That's significant.
It is. And they don't just offer the reward. They provide tools, education, support for lifestyle changes. We heard about people reducing, even eliminating their medication because of this support. It's genuinely helping shift health outcomes.
Okay, so beyond points and cash back, what else is there? Daily rewards, life-saving stuff.
Yeah, quite a bit, actually. First, your activity gets tracked. You link up your wearable Apple Watch, Whoop, Garmin, Oura Ring, Fitbit, the usual suspects to the Vitality app.
So it logs your workouts, steps.
Right. It's not about being Big Brother. It's just tracking movement, encouraging consistency.
And the daily rewards.
Well, more like frequent rewards. For short-term motivation, they have this fun spin the wheel thing in the app.
Spin the wheel?
Yeah. Every 8 or 10 workouts, you get a spin. You can win small rewards instantly, like gift cards for Amazon, REI, Starbucks. Keeps it engaging day to day.
That's clever. What about longer-term perks?
They're pretty substantial. You can get an Apple Watch for just the shipping cost, maybe $25.
Seriously, an Apple Watch for $25?
Yep. And it stays free as long as you keep using it for workouts logged in the system.
Wow. Okay, what else?
There's a healthy savings card. Every month, $50 gets loaded onto it.
$50 for?
Healthy food. Fruits, vegetables, lean meats, that kind of thing.
So direct help with grocery bills for healthy stuff.
Exactly. We heard this great story about a manager. She has 5 family members with policies. She saves $250 a month on groceries just from this card.
That's amazing. A direct impact on the budget.
Totally. Plus, you get a free Headspace subscription for mental wellness stress management.
That's really valuable, too.
And for Platinum members, 3 $500 discounts a year on Expedia hotel bookings. Worldwide, even lower levels get adjusted discounts. These aren't trivial perks.
No kidding. But you mentioned life-saving innovations. That sounds like the real game changer.
I think it is. They offer this annual blood test called Gallery.
Gallery, what does it do?
It's for policy holders aged 40 and up. It can detect signals for up to 50 different types of cancer.
50.
And often at stage 0 or stage 1, before you'd likely have any symptoms, it can even suggest where in the body doctors should look.
That is incredible. Early detection is everything with cancer.
It truly is. And there's a really powerful story about this. John Irvin, he's the 71-year-old co-founder of FinFit Life, super fit guy, very health conscious.
Okay.
His Gallery test came back showing cancer signals in his neck area. Doctors initially couldn't find anything.
Oh, wow. So a false positive.
That's what they thought at first. But because the test flagged it, they kept looking. And they found early-stage throat cancer.
Jeez. So the test basically saved him.
It seems like it. And then later, he used another benefit, a pre-Nuvio full-body MRI.
Pre-Nuvio? What's that?
It's this incredibly advanced, normally very expensive, full-body MRI scan. It can detect signs of like 500 chronic conditions. Through the program, policyholders get it at a subsidized rate.
And for John Irvin?
It detected early prostate cancer. Again, caught super early because of these advanced screenings.
That story just really drives home the value, doesn't it?
Absolutely. It's life-changing potential.
And there's a community aspect, too.
Yeah.
Giving back.
Yeah, for every 4 people who register for the Gallery test, they donate 1 test kit to a veteran, which is a nice touch.
Definitely. And access to other health testing.
Right. They partnered with Dr. Mark Hyman's Function Health, so you get discounted access to really comprehensive blood tests over 100 markers, hormonal panels, genetic insights, the works. Gives you a super detailed health picture.
So it's not just the insurance, it's this whole ecosystem of health tools.
Exactly. And the engagement levels are apparently off the charts. Clients interacting with the app and benefits like 30 or 40 times a month.
That's unheard of for insurance.
Right. And they're reporting actual health improvements, reducing meds, feeling better. It's a policy people seem to actually like using.
Which makes sense if it's helping them.
Yeah.
And this isn't just about the health perks, right? It's still fundamentally life insurance with financial planning aspect.
Oh, absolutely. It's comprehensive. Take long-term care, LTC.
Yeah, that's a big worry for people. And expensive.
Hugely expensive.
Yeah.
And standalone policies are getting harder to find. Companies are leaving the market.
So how does this handle it?
It's built into the life insurance. If you have, say, a $500,000 life insurance policy,
Okay.
you typically also have a $500,000 bucket of money available for long-term care needs if they arise. Same amount.
So you don't need a separate, costly LTC policy.
Often, no. And critically, you avoid that use it or lose it problem of traditional LTC. If you never need the long-term care money or you only use some of it, the rest just stays as part of the death benefit for your loved ones. It's not wasted.
That's incredibly smart. What about critical illness?
Also built in, typically, it's an additional fund. So on that $500,000 policy example, you might have an extra $125,000, say 25% of the policy value.
Extra money if you get diagnosed with a serious illness.
Exactly. And crucially, using that critical illness money doesn't reduce your death benefit or your LTC funds. It's a separate pot.
And the payout is full.
Yeah.
Not reduced based on severity.
Generally, yes, 100% payout for a qualifying critical illness, unlike some other carriers that might prorate it. And the cost to add this rider is usually pretty marginal.
So significant protection during your working years, potentially.
Absolutely. When losing income due to illness could be devastating.
And this whole system, while John Hancock Vitality is the flagship, it's not the only option.
Correct. They understand people have different needs, different health situations, different budgets. So FinFit Life works with a whole suite of other top-rated carriers, too.
Like who?
Companies like Fidelity and Guarantee, Ethos, Mutual of Omaha, Lincoln, Foresters. A good range.
So they can tailor solutions.
Exactly. Find the right fit. They even get into broader financial strategies, like helping people figure out how to pay off their mortgages way faster, maybe in 9 years instead of 30.
Okay, so let's bring this back to you, the listener. How does this apply across different ages or situations? What about older folks?
It definitely applies. We heard an example of someone in their 70s, wheelchair-bound, quite heavy-set, who still managed to get a policy.
Really? So it's not just for young, super fit people?
Not at all. Now, obviously, the underwriting process happens. That's the risk assessment.
Right. The blood tests, urine samples, maybe an EKG, and the policy illustrations showing potential performance.
Standard stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Your health and age will affect the premiums and potentially the specifics. But the point is, it's accessible to a wide range of people, including older individuals.
That's good to know. And beyond being a customer, there's a career angle, too.
There is. It was mentioned as a potential flexible career, a gig, perhaps.
Someone looking for?
Ethical work, maybe time freedom, like a parent raising kids who wants to build something meaningful without a rigid 9 to 5. It offers that potential for impact and flexibility.
Interesting. And thinking about how you are consuming this information right now.
Yeah.
Maybe listening while walking.
Right. This deep dive format itself, it highlights how valuable, easily digestible on-the-go learning is.
Yeah, compared to sitting through another, let's be honest, often pretty stagnant Zoom meeting.
Exactly. Active listening while doing something healthy, like walking, that maximizes your time and probably helps you absorb it better, too.
There was also mention of a community, like FinFit Lifers. Is that a formal thing?
It sounds like it's still growing, maybe more of an idea being fostered.
Yeah.
But there are things like fitness pages, a YouTube presence. They apparently organize 5K events.
So connecting people with shared goals.
Yeah, building that sense of shared lifestyle, mutual support. It's more than just buying a product.
So wrapping this all up, what does this deep dive really tell us?
I think it reveals a genuinely new way of thinking.
Yeah.
A paradigm where your financial planning isn't separate from your health management. They're woven together.
Offering real support, real rewards for taking care of yourself.
Exactly. Robust support, tangible benefits. So the real question for you listening is, how could this change things for you?
Yeah. How could integrating your financial future with a real commitment to your health transform not just your long-term security, but your day-to-day life, your energy, your longevity?
What part of this whole approach, the rewards, the screenings, the support, the community, what resonates most with your idea of a secure and healthy future? Something to think about.